Hello and welcome to Unit 4 Vocabulary for PRISM Introduction. This video is for the Pink Book people, my students in 93. Today's vocabulary talks about location and giving and receiving directions. So first we'll go over some of the key vocabulary in this unit. These are some of the words you'll see in our first listening activity. The first vocabulary word is building. Building. This can be a house, an apartment complex, any kind of building in a city or town. The next word, directions. This is a Spanish cognate, meaning it's the same in Spanish or very similar. Direcciones. Directions has 3 syllables. Directions. Can you tell where the syllable stress is? Directions. Directions. The second syllable is stressed. Next, we have library, in Spanish, biblioteca. Location. If I'm asking the location of something, this often goes with the word where. Where is it located? We have map, a word you might already know, especially because it is also a Spanish cognate, mapa. And finally, safe. This is the only adjective in the list. The following words are nouns. Safe is an adjective. It describes the noun. For example, my house is a safe place. Safe is describing the noun place. Repeat after me. My house is a safe place. And hopefully your house is a safe place and you don't have any germs or the coronavirus there. Okay, if you turn to page 84 in your textbook, you'll see a page that looks like this. Listening 1, preparing to listen. Let's talk about some of the vocabulary. You are going to listen to a presentation about a new cell phone app. Use the words in the box to complete the sentences. Here we have the vocabulary that we just reviewed. Let's start with number 1. What is the exact blank of New York City? Is it in the east or west of the country? Use your context clues. East or west are location words, so we're going to be using the word location here. What is the exact location of New York City? Once I'm done with the word, I like to cross it out so I know there's no chance of using it again because there are 6 words and there are 6 questions. Number 2. I need a quiet place to study and read. I'm going to the blank after school. What are your context clues here? Remember, they always give you 2 sentences for a reason. Read means there's going to be books, and I'm going to the blank. That means that a noun will follow the word the. Library. I'm going to the library after school. Number 3, this is a dangerous area. It's not blank to walk here alone at night. Dangerous, and they're saying it's not blank. Any of these words having to do with danger or safety, well, that would be the word safe. It's not safe to walk here alone at night because it is dangerous. I'm going to erase some of this because it's getting a little messy. We used location, library, and safe. Number 4, I have the blank to find your house. They look easy. I will be there in 20 minutes. This is a tricky one. It could either be map or directions. If you want, you can skip it and we can come back to it after. I've narrowed it down to those 2 choices, but I want to wait and see what the better option is. Number 5, this is a big city. There are a lot of tall blank. A lot means it will be a plural noun, so we're going to take the word building, but add an S to the end. Buildings. I apologize for the messy handwriting. There are a lot of tall buildings, as in more than one. Number 6, do you see my country on the blank? It's right there. It's very small. Well, they're clearly talking about a map, because it's a paper object and they're showing it on something. So map will go for number 6. And that leaves us with directions for number 4. On the next page, activity 3 is going to ask you, are the words you wrote stressed? What does stressed mean? Remember that you can stress a word. As we practiced in class with our names, you can elongate the vowel sound, Stockdale. You can say the word louder, my name is Professor Stockdale. Or you can use an increase in pitch. My name is Professor Stockdale, going up and down. Stress can be used in the words this and here when pointing to things that are near. It can also be used in the words that and there to point to things that are not near. For example, I might ask my husband, can you hand me that book? And point to the book that I want. He might ask me, where's the baby? And I'll say, the baby is over here. Nice and loud so he can hear me. Look for stress in the words that you complete in exercise 2. Now you're going to listen to 4.1. 4.1 is used for exercise 2 and exercise 3. If you need to pause the video at any time, you may do so.
1.
Where is this photo from?
2.
There's a store here and a library there.
3.
Yes, that's a bank over there.
4.
The library is here.
Now move down to exercise 5 while listening. 4.2. Listen to the presentation. Choose the correct answers. Before listening, let's read through the questions so we're aware of what we're looking and listening for. Number 1, FamilyNet is A, an app for children, B, an app for work, C, an app that can find everyone in the family. 2, the presenter says that the map is of his home, his daughter's school, the locations of his children. And 3, the presentation is about how to be safe, how to make parents and children happy, or how to find everyone in your family. You might see the little red check marks there, but try your best while listening.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming to our presentation for our new app, FamilyNet. Families are very busy today. Every day, parents go to work and, well, children need to go everywhere. They go to school, they go to the park, they play sports, or go to a friend's house. Often, teens can go places by themselves, but parents want to be sure they are safe. With the FamilyNet app, they are. Parents can find the location of their children anywhere, anytime. And children can find the location of their parents anywhere, anytime. Do you know where your children are right now? Do you know which street or building? Do you have the directions to find them? I do with this app. And I have 2 teens and an 8-year-old. Let me show you how it works. Look at the screenshot, please. There's a map. You can see the location of 3 children. This is the location of my 3 children right now. This is my son. He's at the park. That's my daughter. She's between school and the library. And there's her little sister. She's next to the bus. The app will tell me when she gets home. That's nice, so I can meet her. My children are safe. I can see their location. For my teens, they can go places without their mom and dad. This makes them happy. And it makes their parents happy. You may think your teens will not like the app. My teens are no different. But now they can go places when we can't take them. So they like the app now. Our app is easy to use. Just download it to your phone and open it. Try it now to find everyone in your family.
All right, here we have the answers. Exercise 1, I gave you the answers in our review. Exercise 2, number 1, where is this photo from? Do you hear stress on the word this? Number 2, there's a store here and a library there. Number 3, yes, that's a bank over there. And number 4, the library is here. Here and library are both key words, so there could be stress on both, but there's definitely stress on here. That answers exercise 3. Yes, the words are stressed. Anytime you speak and you say the words this, here, that, and there, make sure you give a little extra oomph, a little stress. Exercise 4 could be done on your own if you'd like. There are the answers. And exercise 5, listening to the presentation again for FamilyNet. Number 1, FamilyNet is an app that can find everyone in the family. Number 2, the presenter says that the map is of the locations of his children. And number 3, the presentation is about how to find everyone in your family. Some people might have selected A for number 3, how to be safe. This is incorrect because the app isn't telling the user how to be safe. It's keeping the family safe. But instead of using family, it's just how to be safe. The better answer for number 3 is C, how to find or locate everyone in your family. Those are the answers for exercises 2 through 5. On the next page, listening for details. A detail is a fact about something. A detail can be a number, a letter, an address, a question or instruction, an example of something. We're going to listen to 4.2 again and identify if these sentences are true or false. Number 1, parents and children are very busy. Number 2, the app works all the time. Number 3, the app shows locations. If you don't remember that word, go back to your vocabulary list. Number 4, the map shows the locations of 3 children. That's very, very specific, so we should be able to figure out if it's true or false. Number 5, one daughter is between the school and the library. And number 6, the teens do not like the app. Here again is 4.2.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming to our presentation for our new app, FamilyNet. Families are very busy today. Every day, parents go to work and, well, children need to go everywhere. They go to school, they go to the park, they play sports, or go to a friend's house. Often, teens can go places by themselves, but parents want to be sure they are safe. With the FamilyNet app, they are. Parents can find the location of their children anywhere, anytime. And children can find the location of their parents anywhere, anytime. Do you know where your children are right now? Do you know which street or building? Do you have the directions to find them? I do with this app. And I have 2 teens and an 8-year-old. Let me show you how it works. Look at the screenshot, please. There's a map. You can see the location of 3 children. This is the location of my 3 children right now. This is my son. He's at the park. That's my daughter. She's between school and the library. And there's her little sister. She's next to the bus. The app will tell me when she gets home. That's nice, so I can meet her. My children are safe. I can see their location. For my teens, they can go places without their mom and dad. This makes them happy, and it makes their parents happy. You may think your teens will not like the app. My teens are no different. But now they can go places when we can't take them. So they like the app now. Our app is easy to use. Just download it to your phone and open it. Try it now to find everyone in your family.
Here are the answers for exercise 6. As you can see, the first 5 are all true. If you're not sure why, go back and listen to the conversation again. The only false sentence was number 6. The teens do not like the app. Take out the word not to make this a true statement. The teens do like the app. For the discussion, activity 7, work with a partner. Obviously, you can't do that. Ask and answer the questions. Number 1, would you use FamilyNet? Why or why not? Number 2, do you think FamilyNet keeps children safe? Why or why not? And number 3, when would FamilyNet not work? For me personally, number 1, I would use FamilyNet because I think it would be helpful to know where all the members of my family are. Also, my sister is always disappearing or flying off to other countries, and I definitely need to keep tabs on her. Number 2, I think FamilyNet is pretty safe for keeping children safe, pretty useful for keeping children safe. It allows the parents to know where their children are. What do you think? Do you think there is any risk to using this app? What could some of the dangers be? And number 3, when would FamilyNet not work? Think about that one. I challenge you to answer it in English, written down on a piece of paper in front of you. I'm not checking this work, but again, this is an opportunity for you to practice your English further. Next, we have vocabulary for places. Number 1, match the words to the places on the map. This is a great visual, and if you need help understanding the definition of a word, I encourage you to use Google. You can search the word and look at the images. A translator could also be useful if there's a word you don't know. And again, you want to do anything that will help you remember this word in English. So if you want to, on the side next to these words, put the Spanish translation. That might be a helpful thing to do. You probably will know some of these words, like university, since you attend one. But if there are any you don't know, use your tips to help you commit these English words to memory. Then you can put them on the map over here. Here are the answers so that you can check your own work. If you need to pause the video here, you may. For exercises 2 and 3, you'll be listening to 4.3. Listen to 8 short conversations. Write the words you hear to complete the sentences. So the first time you listen to this, you're simply writing what you hear. Number 1, where's the, they're going to say, library. Where's the library? Is it near here? Do the same for 2 through 8. Then, when you listen to it a second time, you can rewind the video to hear it again. Listen again and match each question. Matching means you're putting one of these numbers next to one of these letters. So for example, where's the library? Is it near here? Which of these answers tells you where the library is? So for number 1, you might put it here, for example. We'll go over the answers at the end. Again, rewind and listen to 4.3 2 times or as many times as you need to.
1,
Where's the library? Is it near here?
Yes, it's behind the river.
2,
Is there a bank near here?
Yes, there's one over the bridge. Can you see it?
3,
Where's the famous monument?
It's between the university and the river.
4,
Excuse me, where's the factory?
It's by the river.
5,
I can't find the museum. Is it near here?
No, it's there on the left. It's next to the park.
6,
Where's the university?
It's across from those houses.
7,
Where can I find the train station?
It's in front of a tall building.
8,
I'm looking for the fountain. Is it in the park?
Yes, It's there in the park.
Exercises 2 and 3. Number 1, where's the library? Is it near here? Number 2, is there a bank near here? Number 3, where's the famous monument? Practice the S pronunciation at the end of where. Where's the famous monument? Number 4, excuse me. Practice that pronunciation too. Excuse me. Excuse me. Where's the factory? Number 5, I can't find the museum. Is it near here? Number 6, again, focus on the S sound in where's. Where's the university? Number 7, where can I find the train station? And number 8, I'm looking for the fountain. Is it in the park? Match up the answers with exercise 3. So number 1, where's the library? Is it near here? Goes with A. Yes, it's behind the river. Check your own work. Next, prepositions of place. Number 4, find these prepositions in exercise 3 and circle them. Let's review some of these words first. We have by. So here's a playing card. Right now the card is by the book. You could also say beside. Behind. The card is behind the book. Between. This we might refer to the book pages. The card is between the pages of the book. You can also say in between the pages. In front of. The card is in front of the book. Next to. That also goes with by. The card is next to the book. On the left or the right. The card is on the left. The card is on the right of the book. Across from. This could be like if the book is facing this way. The card is across from the book. Oftentimes in class, we sit across from one another. And over. The card is over the book. You might say on top of, but it's not touching the book. It's just hovering over. This would be on top of. Try your best with prepositions of place in number 5. Write the prepositions in each of the spots below. On the next page, we're using prepositions with really great visuals, really nice pictures that go along with them. Look at map 2. Write the words from the pictures below. And exercise 5 to complete the sentences. So you're using these words up here. You may also use the preposition words from exercise 5, these in the box. So find what works best, and I'll show you the answers momentarily. Pause the video here to complete this work on your own. Okay, the answers for exercise 4, you should have found the words behind, over, in front of, and more. Those are all prepositions from exercise 3. Number 5, here are the answers. Pause the video now to check your work. Keep in mind that a lot of these are interchangeable, such as next to and by. So it's possible for you to use one of those in place of the other. Exercise 6, pause the video to check your answers in 1 through 8. Number 1, go out of the square, meaning exit the square, and take a left. Take a right on Racer Street and go up the hill to the fountain. Go around the fountain and along Fort Street to the river, and then go over the bridge. Go over the road and, let's pause here, and through the park to a big tree. When you are by the tree, take a right and go into the monument. I think number 12 has a slight mistake. It says go into to the monument. That's a book error. So Never mind that mistake. If you put into here, you're correct, but you don't need the to that follows. So it's not go into to the monument. It should say go into the monument. We're going to pause the bookwork there for now. As I mentioned in my email, on Tuesday nights at 4:30, I will be available on Google Hangouts. So what I would like for you to do is to write down any questions you have for me about any of this work. If you're confused about the usage of one of the prepositions, make sure you make a note of that. And on Tuesday night during our class time, you can either video chat with me to ask me a question, or if you prefer, you can type in Google Hangouts and ask me your question then. What does this mean? How does it work? Can you give me more guidance with it? As always, feel free to email me with any questions or comments. Thanks very much.